Hello, everyone. Let's say we have a company named Machine Systems, basically an OEM, original equipment manufacturer. For the purpose of this exercise, let's suppose they have two departments, crushing and screening, material handling. So crushing and screening includes crushing equipments, jaw crusher, cone crusher, HPGR, vibrating equipment, screens, feeders, etc. And then material handling, conveyors, and rotating equipment. Their geographical presence, they have 400 assets operating within WA, Western Australia, and Queensland combined. And this is what their team looks like. So John Smith, who is the director for product sales, product specialists are Michael Gangani, Vijay Tana. Michael looks after crushing and screening, and then Vijay looks after material handling. And these are the teams operating within Western Australia and the team within Queensland. Daniel Brooks looks after product support, crushing, screening. Ethan Kara, product support, material handling. Ryan Mitchell, business development for Western Australia. Lalji Gianni, field service specialist for WA. Mason Collins, repair coordinator for WA. So Queensland team, Sophie Bennett, product support, crushing and screening. Arpit Yadav, product support, material handling. Olivia Parker, business development manager. Meet Reeds, field service specialist. Arpit Hayes, repair coordinator. The question is, how do we define collaboration and ownership at asset level in this given scenario? So let's jump into our team manager straight away. So we are in team manager now. Let's see how we can define ownership at every asset level based on the roles and responsibilities of each individual and the region they are looking after. So first thing first, John Smith. So John Smith, he looks after crushing, screening, metal handling. So crushing, vibrating equipment, which is screening, conveying system, rotating equipment, basically part of metal handling. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to create a name for this selection, and actually we should include Queensland and Western Australia. We call it operation area. So basically this is what our target area of concern is. Now we save this and we save it for as a filter for John Smith. So you might have noticed the number changed to 391, which is close to 400 as the total number of assets we're looking to set for this particular example. So save filter. Okay, now so John Smith has 391 assets to look after, and all associated attributes like customer, site, etc. Now Michael Gangani, product specialist, crushing and screening. So since we have already set a filter, we're just going to use that filter and then probably change a little bit. So removing conveying systems and rotating equipment, and both Queensland and Western Australia, and we name it as crushing and screening, QLD. So we're saving it so that we can use it for future filter setup as well. Okay, save filter. Vijay Tana. Just going to use same filter again, operation area, and then we're going to remove crushing, vibrating equipment, and we call it material handling. Say for example, Vijay Tana is changing his role and moving into another department, or leaving the company or whatever, but this is his target area and you have a replacement for him. So all you have to do is select this filter for next time, and it will automatically assign all the assets relevant for that role without you going through selection process again. So say filter. Okay, so now we have set up the permissions for Michael and Vijay. Now we're gonna do for all the individuals within WA. So Daniel Brooks, product support, crushing and screening. So what you're going to do is just going to filter. Okay. So we're just going to remove, since Daniel Brooks is looking after Western Australia, so we just keep WA and then save it. So 200 assets. We're just going to do one thing here. We call it, we didn't save it earlier, sorry. Material handling, QLD and WA, and save it as well. Okay. So Ethan Carter, material handling, product support, Western Australia. So we're going to go to material handling. Just going to remove Queensland because it's only for WA. So see the number changed from 200 to 121. Sorry, 121 to 86. Yep. So 121 for Queensland and Western Australia, and then 86 for Western Australia only. Now Ryan Mitchell, just gonna go operation area because he's looking after all the product groups, but only for Western Australia. So this is how easy it is to save filters for any individual based on their roles and job responsibilities. Okay, so now we have completed assigning assets to each and every individual based on their roles and responsibilities and the region they're covering. Just for Queensland, so Olivia Parker, Business Development Manager, looking after crushing, screening, rotating equipments, material handling, all of that for Queensland. Then Sophie Bennett, product support, crushing and screening, and so on. Once we have completed assigning roles and responsibilities, now let's see what it looks like within the install base. Once, okay. So for the purpose of this exercise, I've logged in as John Smith, whose role is Director of Product Sales, looking after crushing, vibrating equipment, conveying systems, rotating equipment for Queensland and Western Australia. 391 assets under his responsibility. Now, you might be observing that we have two columns here. One is for folders and other one is for notes. Folders. So this is essentially a dedicated space to storing all documents, files, image references, videos, anything related to specific asset. And then notes. This is where you add text format based information. It could be customer feedback or machine issues, problems, notes, parameters that someone need access to be able to understand the machine in a bit better way. So how we are defining collaboration at an asset level. So for every asset, when you enter into the file manager or the actual asset folder, you will have this icon here that tells you asset ownership based on a specific role. We have, for this particular asset, we have a director of product sales to answer any product sales related inquiries. And then we got a product specialist to answer any product specialist related inquiries, business development manager to answer any sales related inquiries or business development opportunities, product support to answer product support related inquiries, and so on for field service and repair coordinator. So basically, if any of these individuals are new in their roles, this is the space where they can potentially find out answers to who can help them with an inquiry based on the roles and the nature of the inquiry. We have now this is when there's no data. Now see what it looks like when we have data within this space. So let's pick this one. Serial number 4005703. It's a cone crusher within Western Australia. Okay. For the purpose of this exercise, we have added few dummy documents and files for this demonstration. So now what you're seeing here is file type based navigation. So installation and operation manual, maybe something from your product specialist, parts list from your product specialist, inspection reports from field service, data sheet from product specialist, application sheet, probably from product specialist or sales, visual references, maybe from your repairs or field service, commissioning report, possibly from field service, and then field service reports. Now, that's the level of collaboration we are referring to within the file manager space in Vendornode. Now we have seen how it is working for file manager. Now let's see what it looks like for notes. So you can switch from file manager to notes simply by using this button. So what you're seeing now is the notes available for this particular asset. So similar to file manager, this note page also comes with a view icon that tells you who are the role specific asset owner for this particular asset, and navigation that helps you reach out to a particular topic related to this asset. Now, so bear in mind, this is the space where you always add FYIs and information just for reference. We have a separate dedicated space which is called Task Manager, where you add anything that required action. So competitor insight, customer feedback, inspection findings, maintenance issues, operating notes, quality issues, reliability issues, safety upgrades. Now, this is a space where all your team members working on this particular asset can collaborate and share knowledge and information based on their findings or experience. Imagine you have a team of field service representatives on site working on this asset, and they found few issues or areas where they can be improved. They could potentially add those under the maintenance tab or safety tab, or even inspection findings with the comments, a subject, and images or documents. And then once they have updated or added that information, Vendornode's notification system notified to all stakeholders who needs to be on board with that piece of information, and decide if there's further action required, or just make a note of that for any future action. So yeah, this is how we are facilitating collaboration at an asset level within the organization. To create any notes, we'll probably cover this in detail in another video. So you can set up your note types. What are the areas you're trying to cover under notes through your admin, and then put a subject, description, for attach files, and then add note. So this is, you can view the files and documents attached in relation to a particular note. Documents and who added, and you can also change the information. Say for example, you are reporting a state relating to this asset, but that has changed, so you can always edit, and then you can track history, like what is the previous data and what is the current data as well through the portal. So I won't stretch this video any further and try to wind up here. If you get some value out of it, please give us a thumbs up or leave us a comment, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.